if you're going to just pin it on one thing, I think it is the lack of engagement. So if you look at a lot of this is the fact that we as pensions administrators always get our data from somewhere else. We're not creating it. So especially in the pension schemes environment, so we haven't even sold the product directly to the member. We've got it from an employer. So over time, increasingly in the DB market, which predominantly all of these member records we looked at are from, you have this challenge that some people don't remember they are in the plan. So when they move about, they get married, they get divorced, and all their personal data changes, sometimes they don't even know to tell you. The rest probably just forgot to tell you. So that is still systemic. Um, and I think some of the recognition of that is the fact that we, as sort of data specialists and pension data software specialists, have got access to a lot more data outside of that pension silo. We can go out and check. So rather than relying on the members remembering to tell you, we can go and double check because nearly all of those members will have interface with something else, be it bank accounts, credit reference agencies, all that sort of stuff. So we can actually go out and check now. So it's become a lot more cost effective way of keeping tabs on your data. But the underlying issues are still there. So unless you can get them engaged, unless you can sort of bring them back online and start interacting with them, then they're not going to know to ring you every time something changes. The You asked me earlier what it means for the sort of how it can read across to the rest of industry. I think part of the challenge is that I think our numbers are going to be, on average, a bit better than the average market because a good chunk of these records we looked at are from local government pension schemes. And so they're the DB schemes that are still open to members. So you're still getting employers giving you updates and all of that good stuff. There are an increasing number of deferreds. There are a few million deferreds in there. Whereas if you were looking at the DB sector outside of our estate, then chances are there are a lot more deferreds out there and a lot more risk that they've just lost touch with you.